Alan is in your cup this morning. Want to explain? Are you trying to seduce me, Miss Robbins? Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm trying to hopefully find the perfect blend that I guess you could say that I've inspired. A local business that wants to make an Alan Sanchez coffee drink. I will need your help, your suggestions. We'll tell you where coming up.
And producer Jason,
Jeffco.
Brian Jeffco, a little bit.
What's the best part of waking up? How about a little Alan Sanchez in your cup?
I love this. The People's Reporter getting some coffee named after him today. Alan, do we get any input onto what this coffee should be?
Yes, let me go ahead and pour you a little coffee right now, maybe to get this day started. If you're, there you go.
Ow, it burns! Ow!
There you go. Courtesy of that little shot of Mr. Dave Grassoff, of course. Yeah, but we're out here at the Queen Bean, where they said, hey, Alan, we want to make you a coffee drink. Now, I've been a sandwich. I've also been an ice cream sundae mix, and now a coffee. So we're going to bring it all together here in Modesto. Now, let's start real quick inside the coffee house. Now, this is actually in a house. When you say a coffee house, it's usually between a Walmart and a Target. But here, you're in a house. There's a fireplace, places you can sit down. There's couches. They have the free Wi-Fi going on. And then you bring it inside the kitchen area, which is where the kitchen area would be. And I find the owner, Deborah here. Debbie, you're going to tell us. So you want to make a drink after me.
Absolutely.
And you have so many things to work with when it comes to different flavors, different blends. What are some of the things you can work with?
Well, you know, for you, I thought, okay, what's something that reflects Alan Sanchez? Okay, obviously you're Hispanic.
Yeah.
So we thought, well, we have
Am I the last to know?
Mexican mochas on the menu already. They're a little different, with some different spices. So I kind of brainstormed last night and thought, okay, what's like a traditional base that I can use? So I came up with a little idea. So if you want to step back here and we can...
let's look at it real quick. And then what other things do you have to work with? Because I'm taking suggestions from the viewers. I got on my Facebook page. Some people saying I'm a little crazy. So they say hazelnut because I'm a little weird on that. They say they want to use a lot of whipped cream. Any suggestions from you guys out there? Something we could throw in there to blend it, to make it, maybe take it to the next level. Not only that, we want people to actually order this thing.
Well, absolutely, yeah.
So,
Alan, any suggestions, Mark?
Yes,
I think you're on the right tip. I love Mexican mocha. I love that little hint of cayenne in the Mexican mocha. So I would say a little hint of cayenne, a little chocolate, a little hazelnut, and I think, and maybe some sort of cream. And I think that's going to be it.
That'll do it, yeah. Alan, you're a little spicy. I've seen you with the viewers. You work your spice, you work your magic. Let's go for it.
Something
Spicy, nutty, a hint of cream, and I don't even know what that means, but I think we're on it. I think it's done. Wait, double shot. Because you have to be on a morning show, it's got to have a double shot of espresso.
We need this to be double shot.
They're going to say double shot of bourbon.
So.
Do they serve that there? Alan, do they serve liquor?
They do have liquor here too, just in case we want to have beer.
We have beer and wine.
The beer and wine. Yeah, I don't know if that goes in.
So we can do like
we could throw it a
Chardonnay mocha.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin the taste of it.
Perhaps a little bit of mocha. Well, we can really do a lot with this out here. So we're going to be putting that together. We're taking suggestions. Either email the show, agoodday@kmxtv.com, find me on Facebook, and we'll put something together coming up next hour. We will make it and tell you how you can check out not only the coffee, but some concerts out here.
And I think we should call it the Sanchez Sipper.
The Sanchez Sipper. I like it.
I'll write that down too.
All right. Good stuff, Alan. Congrats, man.
Hey, if you at home want the best part of waking Alan in your cup, you can get it later this morning at the Queen Bean Coffee House in Modesto, 1126 14th Street. Stay tuned. Next hour, you're going to find out what Alan's got going on. Let's see what Alan in his cup is going to actually taste like.
Exactly. We're going to have Alan taste Alan a little bit later on.
Taste himself. There you go. Very nice. All right, my man, what do you got going on?
And good day, Sacramento. I'm Alan Sanchez. They're pouring the Alan Sanchez coffee drink out here in Modesto. We're going to tell you how you can check it out and what's inside it coming up.
He's one of the...
She'll be on the show in just a little while. Linda wrote in. We talked about the Alan getting a coffee drink named after him. And, he said, what would you put in Alan's drink? He's a little spicy, a little saucy. Linda says Alan's coffee drink needs lots of sugar because he's so sweet.
Isn't that
Linda,
precious?
Linda, if you only knew.
I'd put a shot of Crown Royal in there because Alan is royalty in the Central Valley.
That's true. You're right. He gets the best. Nothing but the best.
If he invites me to anything, I try to go because you know you're going to roll past the velvet rope if you're with the Alan Sanchez.
Also got an email.
Him and Nick go on a lot of mandates.
I know that.
Not a lot. Once in a while. Once in a while. I would go on more mandates with you, but you got the kids and stuff. It's kind of tough.
It's not like I take them all the time. Hey, Nick, I'm taking Carson and Jackson to Centerfolds. Want to come with? It's not like I take them everywhere.
Nick looked at it like, he's live in Modesto this morning, putting his name on the local coffee scene.
Yeah, and I'm rolling up my sleeves because they're going to be putting me to work. They're going to make me make it here. So we're going to be doing that coming up. Plus, we're going to tell you how you can check out cool concerts here at this really, really cool coffee house. Stay tuned.
He's got his own coffee named after Alan. Boy, Alan.
Yes, well, yeah, hopefully it's going to be something good. We're going to be doing the little taste test coming up, and we're going to tell you how you can check it out and taste it for yourself and talk about really cool concerts coming up.
Hi. Hey, Al. Hi. Hi. All right, time now is 7:44. How would you describe Alan Sanchez, the coffee?
What?
How about a bold flavor? Bordering on bitter with just a touch of cream. The best part of Alan is coffee. If you spill it, he doesn't burn.
Alan Sanchez is live in Modesto getting his own flavor of coffee. Alan, how lucky you are.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm very privileged to be part of it.
Does this mean coffee for life? Free coffee for life?
Maybe we'll work that out a little bit later. But we will talk about the one we're going to make. We've gotten viewer suggestions. I've got a lot of emails, the Facebook hits. So you've put that all together. You picked up the best ones. What are we going to put in the Alan Sanchez coffee?
Well, some of your viewer suggestions were pretty similar to mine. Again, considering your who Alan Sanchez is, and you're Hispanic, and I says, okay, so what products can we use to maybe add a little spice to a drink?
Let's get right into it. Start making the mixture.
A lot of people are familiar with this mix.
Yes.
You can pretty much buy it at any store.
There you go.
It's called Chocomil.
Yeah.
If you are Hispanic, you are familiar.
I remember Chocomil.
You remember Chocomil?
Yes, I loved it. So we're gonna throw it. Let's put this all because we only got a few minutes to do this.
Let's go ahead and pull our shot here.
Okay.
Did you want me to pull it or you want to pull it?
Well, you could go ahead because we don't have too much time. I just want to really get the taste test of this. I want people to taste it because we do have a gentleman we're gonna bother and put this together for him.
Okay.
So you're putting that's all the coffee.
This is all our grinder.
Okay.
Right here, that's grinding our espresso.
Okay.
Okay. Going to get it nice and full like that.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is just kind of skim the top.
Okay.
Give it some pressure.
Got about a minute. So.
All right. And I did bring this in case you needed your own grinder.
Oh, that's the old school grinder right there.
Okay. So we're going to pull as a shot here. Okay.
Okay.
Get some milk going. You want milk or you want half and half in your drink?
I like the milk.
Okay. Let's try the milk. All right. And.
So you kind of look at like a Mexican chocolate base to it already. You got the milk, and you got the shots going on there. Now, how many shots is that?
This is going to be 2 shots.
2 shots. Okay,
all of our drinks, our 12 ounce has 2 drinks, our 16-2, and our 20 ounce has 4 shots.
And then steaming the milk right there. Don't forget, actually right here they have a really cool patio area where you can check out a lot of local musicians who do really good music. Okay, so we're getting to the end here.
Okay, so now we're going to just add a little bit of this Chocomil.
Okay.
And, we'll just kind of make it a little on the sweet side since you are so sweet, Alan Sanchez.
So this is it.
Okay.
And then
there we go.
Last but not least,
we are going to add our milk.
And then I'm going to go ahead
and you are going to try this.
Actually, I'm going to try this, but I'm going to give it to the viewer as we're ready to wrap this up. That's perfect.
All right. Would you like some whipped cream?
No. I want the raw form here. All right. We're running, and I'm going to let this. I'm going to try a little bit as we run. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes. You can taste like a chocolate milk, but I don't want to. I want him to taste it.
Yes. All right, Alan.
And
did you warn them it might be a little hot?
Delicious.
Delicious.
Delicious. Delicious. Just like Alan Sanchez.
There you go. The Alan Sanchez drink.
Love it.
I taste good. I taste real good.
If you do say so yourself.
What would you do for a Filipino drink?
I don't know.
Chocomil. All right, it's a fantasy camp for adults, and for many, it's a dream come true.